I'm John Washburn. I'm co-founder and founding partner at Bull Rock Hard Cider. I had the idea of hard cider at the end of 2009, and in the beginning of 2010, I learned about a guy who was world-renowned in hard cider, Brian Shanks. And so I have a farm in New Zealand also, so I traveled to meet Mr. Shanks. My wife tasted his hard ciders and said, "This makes my mouth happy." And so we formed a partnership and flew over in June of 2010, looked at all the apple orchards around, and found this to be a very desirable place to start Bull Rock Hard Cider on this farm I've had for 28 years.
I've been making cider and involved with the cider and apple industry right around the world for the best part of 30 years. And here in the foothills of the Blue Mountains are some of the best apples. And on top of that, the growers around here have been in business for, many of them, for fourth and fifth generation. They've been in business on the same land for over 150 years. So the apples were really good. There's been a history of cider making here for about the same time, for perhaps even 200 years. There's been a history of cider making, and it's never been too far away. It got lost following Prohibition and some bad periods in American history. It got a little bit lost, but now it's starting to make a comeback. So all those things added together, I think, are the reason why I think cider is doing so very, very well here in Virginia.
Technically, it's part of our wine industry, but as I said earlier today, it's one of the fastest growing sectors of alcohol beverages production in America. Over the last 3 years, we had 240% growth in cider production in America, about 9.5 million gallons produced in 2011, about 34 million gallons produced in 2013, huge growth. In Virginia, just several years ago, we had 2 cideries that had been around for a little while. Now we have 10. There are a couple of others in the pipeline. So it's a very, very important part of the growing distilled spirits, wine, craft beer, sort of Virginia beverage community. And it's one that we're working with very closely in state government to help them grow, because it provides revenue, jobs, and a lot of these are happening in rural Virginia, where we need a lot more opportunities for locals to prosper.
We want to certainly keep producing more. If you coast, you're toast. But at the same time, we want to keep the mom and pop, the down-to-earth, unpretentious nature that we have here. We are real people, and we're local, and we intend to stay the same while we grow.